Hey guys, Daniel McCarthy here. Welcome back to another week of my vlog. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a really important topic, and that is online safety for your children. So parents, we all know that the online arena has exploded, especially in the last decade. It's just gone through the roof. And obviously this is really exciting in terms of technology. It brings a lot of great things in terms of, connecting people and advances in, society and whatnot. However, on the flip side, there is some potential negatives and consequences that we just need to be aware of and do what we can to monitor and manage. And one of those things is the impact it has on our children. So children, they're not going to be able to escape it. I know a lot of schools now use laptops and iPads for each child. So they're exposed to it from a really young age, and it's going to be harder and harder to avoid that. So I think we need to kind of accept that, okay, technology is going to be part of our kids' life, but can we use it for good and protect them from the evil side of it? So the negative part is that they can be spending a lot more time on technology, whether that's through gaming or social media or other apps and stuff on their iPads and phones and computers. And this can lead to addictions, it can lead to an increase in cyberbullying. We don't know what they're exposed to, so they can get exposed to unhealthy material. And also there's the potential for them to be groomed or contacted by people that you would not like them to be associated with. So they're the risks and they're the things that we need as parents to monitor. So be aware of, monitor and manage where we can. Alright, so one of the ways that you can monitor and manage the use of online technologies is to ensure that your child has lots of off-screen time. So at the end of the day, the technology comes to anything else with our children, and boundaries just need to be put in place. So if your child is given the opportunity to sit on technology for 24 hours a day, they will probably end up doing that, and you can't blame them. It can be quite addictive and it can really draw them in. So as parents, we need to put in place healthy boundaries. How long do we think it's okay for our children to be on these technologies for, including their homework and anything they need to do for school? But then what are we going to do in terms of off-screen time? So ensuring they've got lots of outside play time, whether it's outside playing with the neighbours' kids or out of school activities, or just taking them and doing fun stuff with them, or just unstructured play, letting them actually figure it out for themselves. So making sure you have an off time where they just have to, go play, whether that's doing some kind of structured activity or unstructured activity. It's good to have a mixture of both. So that's one way to manage it, ensure that there's a lot of off-screen time as well. Another important tip for parents is to ensure that you as parents stay up to date or on top of the technologies that are coming out. This can be tough because it's literally just changing day after day, and new apps are coming out. I don't even feel like I'm across all of them. But as parents, try to become aware of what apps and medias that your children are using. Get familiar with them yourself. You might want to open an account yourself, see what the privacy settings are, see what the kids are actually able to do on these things. So the more you're educated, the more you're going to be able to ascertain whether these things are safe for your child or what restrictions and boundaries need to be put in place. So following on from that, as parents, try to stay, interested and involved in your child's online activities. So don't just let them go shut themselves off in the room for hours on end. Try to stay interested in it. That can be hard because if you're like me, you just could not care less about some of the apps and gaming and all of that out there. But as parents, it's our job to show interest. So talk to them about it, get them to tell you about what it's all, what it does and what it's all about. Communicate with it so you're on the same page with them, and you're also connected with them on the topic. And that's going to make it a lot easier to kind of enforce boundaries and that as well, and keep that relationship with your child solid. And the final thing I wanted to talk about, on top of setting boundaries and limits and ensuring that they've got lots of outside activities, as well as staying involved in your child's online presence is also talking to them about safe and unsafe behaviours online. So, talk to them about what happens in terms of when they post something, whether it's pictures or content, about the fact that that's out there now for all to see, and you can never really totally get rid of it. And so just be open and talk to them, and even just about messaging, friends and all of that, talk to them about the fact that, this can all be accessed, and just to be cautious about what they are sending, and, thinking constantly about somebody, watching, and are they okay with, a stranger seeing this content, because that's essentially what could happen. So yeah, just talk to them about safe and unsafe behaviours and being mindful about what they are posting. So I hope you found that useful. It's a really hot topic at the moment, a really big one for parents as we come into this new era, which is just exploding so fast, and it can be hard for us parents to keep up with it, and we're just trying to do the best for our children whilst the research is still emerging on the effects of all this technology and online stuff. So we've just got to do the best we can, but I do strongly believe it comes back to anything, which is setting healthy boundaries. And you as the parent have to do that. You can't expect your child to do that. So that's all for this week. I'll catch you all next week. Bye for now.